The war's over. The little woman's waiting at home. I haven't seen much of her, actually, so I'm galloping back at quite a lick. Now then, one of the troubles with these things is that they do tend to overheat a bit. Not much air gets in. Yes, as a matter of fact, I had this one modified for the Battle of Harfleur. Yes, lots of holes drilled in suitable spots. Where was I?
Galloping back home.
Oh, yes, that's right. And I'm jolly hot, aren't I? So I pull up at the well, and I lean forward in the saddle to get at the old bucket. A weedy thing to do, actually. Ooh. And overbalance, you see. Thank you. Top heavy, you see.
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you all right?
Thank you very much.
Straight down the well.
Yes.
And that's when I found out there wasn't any water.
Oh. What happened?
Well, I must have got sort of jammed about 15 feet down. Awkward, really. Stuck in a well, upside down in a suit of armour. You feel a bit of a fool, actually. I mean, everybody did their best. They tried hauling me up. The first time the chain broke, and the second time my boots came off. And then someone suggested drilling another well next to it and tunnelling through and blowing me up with gunpowder.
Capital plan.
Yes, but of course a thing like that's a big operation.
That's right.
Hardly worth it for one night. So, that was that.
You...
Oh, that's a Dornell.
Yes, quite right. You've been down there ever since?
Well, must have been, yes. Although I didn't actually start haunting until today. Quite suddenly I sort of woke up. Godfrey, I said, you're still down that dreadful well. And not only that, you're,
Quite right.
big shock suddenly realising you're a ghost.
Yes, well, you'll soon get into the spirit of it.
Will I? Oh, it's jolly nice to hear. And also this young lad was peering at me down the well, and somehow I knew he was a ghost too. But the other funny thing about it is that... not boring, am I?
Good heavens.
No. Good. Well, the other funny thing about it was that I found myself the right way out. So I thought, you're not staying down that well like Pussy. And off I floated. Marvellous. I think it was the ring that started it all.
Ring?
Yes, Matilda's. He dropped it down the well. It must have got me going, so to speak.
Matilda of Basingstoke.
Yes, I suppose after me falling down the well, she just sort of pined away, poor old duckling.
How long had you been married?
Yes.
About 8 years. Mind you, I was away most of the time.
Away?
Yeah, a dreadful muck-up, actually. Because there we were at the church, all the Basingstokes and most of the Aylesburys. Choir singing away like anything. Shove the ring on, big kiss, and then, damn it all, up rides King Henry. You doing anything, Basingstoke, he says? Getting married, I said. Well, hurry up about it, says he, because we're off.
Off?
Yes, off to invade France. And he got the army with him. Bit of a cleft stick situation, don't you think?
Right.
I mean, you can't argue with the king, can you?
Nope.
Besides, we Basingstokes love a good scrap.
So you just bounced off, leaving Matilda at the altar?
Good heavens, no. I rode off.
Oh, it's no wonder she lost her memory.
Did she?
Completely.
Yes.
I say, poor old duckling.
Yes, until you spoke to her just now, she had no idea who she was.
Never has had.
How ghastly. Can't remember a thing, eh? Oh, I'm glad you told me. Well, I better trot upstairs and sort things out. Tell her all about herself.
I think she needs to be left on her own for a little longer.
Yes, let us talk to her first.
Yeah, prepare her.
Sensible move.
Yeah.
And I'll just wait down here, shall I?
Quite. We'll send her down. Excuse us.
Of course, surely.
You can't keep him sitting down there.
Well, he doesn't have to sit down there. He can go back to his well.
You've been a bit silly.
No, I'm not. It's just not fair. He knows everything about me, and I don't know anything about either of us.
It was just like that when I got married.
Couldn't he come back later when I'd had time to adjust? Say, in 100 years?
Now, he's just as nervous as you are.
Yes.
Yes, of course he is.
Go on now, he won't bite you.
Do you really think I should?
Yes.
All right. Oh.
Well, howl if you want anything.
Hello, Matilda.
Hello. Godfrey.
Where are the others?
In the bell tower.
Oh. Feeling better?
Oh, yes, thank you. Much.
Sorry to hear about the old memory packing up.
What?
When did it?
I don't remember. Sorry.
Been a long time, hasn't it?
What has?
Well, since I left for Normandy with Harry and the chaps.
Harry who?
Harry the Fifth.
Oh, sorry.
Never wrote, I'm afraid.
Didn't you?
Too busy fighting and pillaging.
Oh, yes, cool. Cool.
Got into some jolly tight corners over there. I remember once outside Calais, we ran into some French chivalry.
Where did we meet?
What? Oh, it was, oh, no, it's gone. Anyway, these 6 knights came to us, and I said to my squire, do you remember young David of Dursingham?
No.
Oh, shame. Nice boy. His father tilted for Wiltshire. I said...
Where did I live?
What? Oh, somewhere around here. I said, David...
Somewhere around here.
Well, must have been. Make for that high ground and get the sun behind you.
Did you sing ballads under my window?
Don't think so. So we tore across the hill.
not?
Do wish you wouldn't keep interrupting, Duckling, and took up a jolly strong position
I want
facing...
to find out what I did, not what you did.
Can't tell you, Duckling, can I? I wasn't here.
Well, what about the wedding? I presume you were here for that.
Now, don't get cross, Duckling. Course I was. Jolly nice wedding. I wore my jousting armour, remember?
No, I don't remember.
Yes, you do. The set with the brass vambraces and the ornamental solerettes. I looked absolutely marvellous.
Well, what did I wear? What did I wear? Your bride.
Well, you looked first rate.
First rate?
Yes, everybody said so. Matilda looks absolutely first rate, they said.
But tell me what I wore. I want to know what I wore.
Steady, old girl. I've got it. I remember exactly.
Oh, you do?
Something white.
Something white? Oh, something white! Oh! You don't know how we met. You don't know where I lived. You haven't told me anything about me.
Oh, Duckling, darling.
Oh, don't call me by that ridiculous name. You know, I was really looking forward to being Matilda of Basingstoke and hearing about all the things I did when I was alive. But you don't know. Because you're too wrapped up in yourself.
Duckling! Matilda!
Matilda!
Come back at once! Didn't go too well, did it?
Not terribly.
Can't stop talking about herself, can she?
Well, she... Matilda!
Oh, don't call me that. I wouldn't tie myself to that bone-headed marionette in a million years.
But you did. He's your husband.
Yeah, don't be so ungrateful. If he hadn't recognised you, you still wouldn't know who you are.
Bodkin's right, Matilda. Godfrey gave you your name.
Well, you can have it back. I absolutely refuse to be Matilda of Basingstoke. I'm the White Lady of Motley Hall. Unmarried.
Oh, we won't accept that.
You're his property. He owns you.
Oh, no, he doesn't. I've decided to remain anonymous.
I thought you wanted to know who you was.
Not anymore.
I don't think Godfrey's going to like it.
I don't think Godfrey's going to stand for it.
She just don't feel she's Matilda.
Used to be such a quiet little duckling. Wouldn't say boo to a goose.
What are you going to do?
Only one thing I can do. Show her who's master. Can't have a wife shouting and screaming all the time.
You couldn't have made a mistake, could you? I mean, it's been a long time since you both...
Oh, quite. Still, a chap knows his own wife. She's Matilda, all right. You know, it's a bit hard. You climb out of a well after 700 years, find your wife, and she don't want you. I suppose I was a bit rotten going off to war on our wedding day.
You coming back to the house?
In a while.
I thought you said you couldn't get out of the house. Who are you?
Matilda. Matilda of Basingstoke.
Now, I'm not going to make a speech.
Yeah.
But I'd just like to say how splendidly everything's turned out for everyone. Thanks to Matt finding the ring and raising first Matilda and then me. White lady, forgive me for mistaking you for Matilda.
Oh.
In fact, the only cloud in the horizon is the fact that you still don't know who you are.
Well,
No, it isn't a cloud at all. You see, I've decided that not knowing who I was means I don't have to be anybody I don't want to be, if I don't want to.